Alright, hello everybody. Got an interesting one for you today. The Conqueror himself requested that I do a tier list on all the Civ icons for Rome at War. So he recently released the last 5 planned Civs, which totals them to 24. They are missing their unique units currently, but that's being worked on. We'll have plenty of opportunity to play them in the coming weeks and see how they do. But for now, we'll be looking at the Civ icons and just judging them based on their looks. Maybe a little historical accuracy, though I don't know much about that. And it goes in alphabetical order. So we'll be starting with the Armenians. So first off, nice gold-red clash of color here. 2 eagles or falcons looking inward at a sun. I like the way it looks. Pretty simple, though maybe not one of my favorites. I think that goes in A tier. Looks good. Next is Athenians, with the symbol of Athena being the owl, and AOE meaning of Athens or something similar to that, though it happens to also can stand for Age of Empires if you feel so inclined. I like the colors. The blue and silver look great together, though the drawing itself, even if it is historically accurate, looks like maybe a kid drew it. I'd say goes in B. It's not symmetrical, not like this one, so I think B looks fine for it. Next is Britons. They got the Celt shield from the base game. Nothing's really changed with it. Green wooden planks, white swirl, dull bronze border. Goes in C tier. It's never really been my favorite. It is nice and simple, little paint job, but not better than some of the other ones. Next is Carthaginians. They got the nice etchings along the edge with a gray background. It's like a dull goldish color, and this looks kind of like an Egyptian ankh, though I don't really know what it is. Not one of my favorites. I'd say this probably goes in B tier, at least for the border around it. Looks great. So here's one of the new ones, the Cretans. Right off the bat, looks great with the colors. I like the orangish red with the black bowl and axe. I believe this might be the Minotaur, though I don't know the exact history behind it. And it's got a nice dark metal border. This definitely goes in A tier, though I could say S, just for how cool it looks. Here's another new one, the Dacians. It's got a simple wooden background with brownish border, and then this is the Dacian Draco, which is a dragon serpent with a wolf head. I mean, it looks good. Somebody obviously drew this. It's not like a scan of a real image, but it's not one of my favorites. I'd say it goes in C tier. Next is Egyptians. So this is the good stuff right here. The Egyptian scarab always looks good. Any art you look up of a scarab usually has these nice fluorescent colors with the wings. Looks great. Nice gold border or background. There is no border. S tier for sure. Here's the Gauls. So bright green background as opposed to the duller Britons. Brownish bronze border, and then a hog or a boar, whichever they have in that area. I don't know. They're basically the same thing. C tier. Nothing great about it. It's similar to the Britons. Here's the Germani. So this one, you could have the same argument. Similar colors, though a metal studded border. But I really like this triangular, you could say optical illusion, like how they're all tied together. There's some companies that have similar logos to this, and I've just always liked the way it looks. So at least put them in B tier. Here's the Goths. Same symbol as the base game, same icon. I've never really cared for it. I love the blue color, but other than that, it's pretty boring. Poorly drawn eagle. Big fat metal stud in the middle. I'd say D tier. Huns. same thing. Same as base game. I like the black wood and red horse. Like that's a nice color combo, but pretty boring to me. This is the Iberians. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Maybe a flower or a sun. It looks good. It's like well done. And the nice metal border. It's got the metal stud like the Goths. But not really my favorite. I would say this goes in C tier. Could be B just for effort with how detailed it is, but we'll leave it there. So here's another new one, and one of the only two that are not circles of the total 24. This is the Judeans. You got the classic Lion of Judah. Nice background detail. Nice blue and beige sandish color. Go very well together. I would say A tier for sure. And these aren't in any particular order. Next is Macedonians. This is one of my favorites. I think this is supposed to be a sun, though you could think of it as a spike flail, though I don't know if they used that back in the day. Nice orange color with a gray background goes well together. Good bronzish colored border. I'd say this goes in A tier. Very simple, nothing crazy about it. Maybe some of these are more detailed, but I like the way it looks. Here's the Nubians, another new one. Conqueror himself said he made this, and he based it on the scarab. So obviously, S tier. You can see the similarities. It's an eagle instead of a scarab. It's got the nice color differences, the flowing wings. I think this is supposed to be a sun, but they both look great. So this one will go here next to Egyptians. Nubians, D tier. I don't know if this is supposed to be like stretched leather as opposed to wood that most of them have, and I don't know what this is. Looks like a similar ankh to the Carthaginians. I think Nubians are from Africa as well, so that might be what it is. But it's overall bland. I don't really care for it. Here's the Parthians. Nice purple color, dull brown border, and then I forgot what this creature's called, like lion with eagle's wings and probably the snake tail. I don't remember exactly. I'd say B tier. Looks good, but not one of my favorites. Here's the Persians. Same as the base game. You got the chimera, dragon, whatever this is, with a nice studded border. Looks very good, though I'm not a fan of the washed out grape color. But it goes well with the gold for sure. I'd probably say B tier as well. Here's the Phoenicians. Got that nice purple color. A little lighter bronze than the Parthians, and a silver ship, silver-ish ship in the center. You instantly know who they are. You know they're the big naval civilization. But overall, it's fairly bland. I feel like the ship could be bigger. It is probably centered in the icon is probably centered in the circle, but the way I like to do things like this is because this is the bigger mast, the ship itself, and not the actual sail and mast. I would push this up slightly. So it's off center, like it's definitely going to be off center from the whole thing, but it looks more centered to the human eye just because of how big the actual ship body is. So I'd say this is D tier. Meh. So here's the two Romans, Roman Empire, Roman Republic. Both have the eagle or whatever this is in their Latin symbol or letters. They both look great. They go well with the gold, the purple and red, though I think the purple looks a little better. I'd probably say this is A tier, B tier. You could arguably put the Republic up here too. But I don't want to crowd A tier. I think, yeah, I like the purple and gold better. Here's the Scythians. So this is pretty cool. Simple wood border, or a background with gold border, and the, I think, called the golden deer of Eurasia, which I have no idea what it's supposed to symbolize, like chaining gold antlers to the tail. Looks great though. Hmm. I'll probably say B tier. The colors, the colors aren't my favorite. Like gold and brown don't look that great next to each other. But I do like the way the deer itself looks. I'll keep it at B. Spartans, this is nice. Very nice and simple. Red background, silver border. But the alpha, or believe that's what this is, uh, their classic symbol just looks kind of pasted on there. This could definitely be done better. But I do like it better than these ones. I will keep it at C. And here's the final, last but not least, it's one of the new civs as well that Conqueror released. This is the Thracians. And you can see it's also not fully circular. It's got a cutout on top. Gives it a little unique look. I love the blood red background, silver border, and whatever this face is, I don't know, but it's nice and menacing. This would definitely go in A tier, though I could argue for S as well. Just how nice it looks. But compared to these other ones, actually, yeah. Unique look is nice, but I think I like these ones more. So then obviously this would have to go in B tier. Yeah, I think that's fine. You got a nice bell curve right there. How about that? Alright. So thanks for tuning in. If y'all want to see Conqueror's tier list, you can check out the Rome at War Discord. I'll have that link in the description. Thanks for watching.